Hi, future doctors. Welcome to the next class. In this class, we will discuss about angle of friction, angle of friction denoted by phi, and angle of repose, alpha, and banking angle, theta. So about these three, we are going to discuss. So first of all, what is angle of friction? If you place any object, already we discussed this, if you place any object on the rough horizontal surface, an object of mass m is going to be placed on rough horizontal surface, then its weight is going to act downwards. This is going to be balanced by normal reaction. So whenever we are applying force backside, so self-adjusting force, that is frictional force is going to adjust. So that one only we are calling it as F, small f, or this one only Fs maximum we are going to write. For our convenience, this one I am drawing here. Now what is angle of friction means? The resultant of normal reaction and frictional force is making the resultant of normal reaction and maximum static frictional force is making how much angle with normal reaction. So this phi we are calling it as angle of friction. Now this opposite side is going to be equal to Fs maximum. This adjacent side is going to be equal to normal reaction. From the diagram, tan phi is going to be equal to opposite side by Fs maximum by normal reaction. So what is Fs maximum? Already we discussed. Frictional force F is equal to mu n. Therefore, mu s n by n. So if these two cancel, then mu s is going to be equal to tan phi. So this is the relation between coefficient of static friction and angle of friction. So mu s is equal to, we got tan phi there. So is it visible means, okay, is it clear? It is clear. Now we will say angle of repose. So what is angle of friction we said? The resultant of normal reaction and maximum static frictional force is making how much angle with normal reaction? We are calling it as angle of friction. Now what is angle of repose? If you are taking any object on the inclined plane, AB. So AB is making how much angle? Theta. So if an object is going to be placed on inclined plane, so before going to move this object, it will be ready to move. The angle made by, means theta is going to be alpha, the angle made by inclined plane when object is ready to slide down. So object is ready to slide down means it is not sliding. So what is the component here we are going to get? So this is going to be alpha, this is mg cos alpha, this is going to be mg sin alpha. So mg cos alpha is balanced by normal reaction and mg sin alpha is going to be balanced by frictional force. So now F is equal to mg sin alpha, n is equal to mg cos alpha. Correct? Now if you divide these two, sin alpha by cos alpha, mg will be cancelled. So F by n. Again F equal to, what we came to know? F is equal to mu n. Therefore mu. So mu is equal to tan alpha. From these two equations, what we can say? Angle of friction and angle of repose, both are going to be equal. Phi is equal to alpha. So object is ready to slide down means, how it will be coming? we will see. So this is an inclined plane. This one I placed one object here. So if object is means the plane is going to be shifting like this. See, this object is not moving. So at one position it is sliding. So at what angle object is ready to slide down? So that one we are going to call it as angle of repose. Means object is moving means object is moving on the inclined plane means we are crossing that angle of repose. Within the angle of repose, object will not move. If it is going to be moving means we have crossed that angle of repose. Next up, what is banking angle? So what is banking angle means, if you have seen any road whenever we are taking turning, so one side of the road is going to be raised slightly. So slightly means if it is road means it is going to be shifted this much. Only small amount of shifting will be there. See this angle? So in book if you are shifted one cover page like this, okay, so then this is going to be banking angle. It will not be shifted like this. This is nothing but inclined plane. But for our convenience, we are going to show this banking angle like inclined plane. So much difference is there for banking angle and angle of inclination. So how we are going to show, we will see after erasing this. Now you people understood what is angle of friction and angle of repose. Now see how we are going to take banking angle. So this is going to be theta. If object is going to move, vehicle is going to move in circular path, then how we are going to balance this? On this, weight is going to be acting downwards. So normal reaction is going to act like this. Now, till now we resolved weight on inclined plane. Now we have to resolve normal reaction. So this theta and this theta, so both are going to be equal. Whenever it is basing, this is going to be n cos theta. So this is going to be n sin theta. Now who is balancing this n sin theta means whenever object is moving in circular path, which force is required means centripetal force. This centripetal force is equal to centrifugal force. Therefore, this n sin theta is balanced by centrifugal force. Now again, you can rearrange at equilibrium position. So n sin theta is equal to Fc. So n cos theta is equal to mg. If you divide these two, what you are going to get? Tan theta is going to be Fc by mg. Did you remember this equation where we got? So whenever object is going to be moving horizontally, vehicle is going to moving horizontally, the angle made by simple pendulum. How much you got? Tan theta is equal to, I told you to remember this, tan theta equal to F by mg, otherwise A by G. Same equation we got. In place of F, how much you got? Fc, Fc by mg. Now what is centripetal force? Equation we came to know, Fc equal to mv square by r, mr omega square, mv omega. If you substitute here, so tan theta is equal to mv square by r divided by mg. Now m will be cancelled. Now banking angle formula, tan theta is equal to v square by gr. So this is velocity, they may ask at that time, root tan theta into gr. What is the minimum speed? And we came to know till now tan phi, tan alpha is equal to which one? On frictional surface, mu you are going to write. So mu is equal to v square by gr. This is next case we will see. So that one only object is moving on curved path which is having frictional force, rough surface. Presently we are discussing on smooth surface, what is the minimum safe speed, and this theta we are calling it as banking angle. So here this formula we got because we wrote mv square by r. If you wrote mr omega square from this, so now tan theta is equal to, in place of Fc I am writing, so mr omega square. divided by mg. Therefore, tan theta is equal to r omega square by g. So all these we are going to get by interlinking formulas just in place of Fc. So on banking angle we resolve normal reaction because it is going to be slight slant will be there here by making an angle theta. Understood? Inclined plane is different, banking angle is different. Slightly this road is going to be raised, very slightly it is going to be raised. Sometimes they will ask how much height we are raising, this distance they will give. At the time tan theta is equal to h by this distance. So at the time formula will be tan theta is h by d also you are going to get. So this is about relation between banking angle and the coefficient of friction and angle of repose and angle of friction equations. So later we will discuss some problems on this. What is the minimum safe speed? They are going to ask. At that time we have to use this equation. V is equal to root gr tan theta. Sometimes we have to use this theta tan theta as mu also. So root mu gr. The big derivation we will derive in our next class. But only final equation you have to remember. So from that next derivation, you will get all these equations also. I hope you people understood. Thank you.